Hello there, beautiful Earthling. Welcome on today's show. Such a pleasure to be joined by you today. I am Y311H. With me here, I have the Book of Wisdom, the guideline of human beings. We shall be hearing the message it has for us today. But first, let me tell you about the interesting compilation of videos we have today. These ones, my friend, be sure they are mind blowing videos that might make you not just laugh, rethink reality, and maybe even learn something new. What's even more unbelievable or important is that these videos, my friend, we shall all be going through them together for the first time because I'm not the one who compiled these videos. It was done by some interesting team. So be sure there is something there that will speak to your soul. Now listen to what the book tells us. We live by faith, not by sight. That is what it says. 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 7. Interesting word, my friend. The mission of this video is to spread love, peace, honesty, forgiveness, unity, and kindness to the whole world. Let's give thanks for this chance to do so and dive in. Thank you, wonderful Father, for gathering us together here, together with your precious child. We give you glory, Father. Thank you for this beautiful day, dear Lord, and thank you for the gift of life. Thank you for the experience we shall have today, Father, and thank you for your spirit in this video. Thank you for you shall bless this viewer and give them hope. In your holy name, Jesus Christ, we do pray, trusting and believing. Amen. Child of God, let's dive in.
We caught a little ocean monster. Honestly, I have no idea what it is. I've never seen one of these things. Not very often do we catch something in the traps that I have no clue what it is. It's some kind of bug. It's got scales like a fish and it's got hairs on the side of its legs. I probably shouldn't even be touching it, but you guys are gonna have to let me know what this thing is. It's alive, squirming around a minute ago. It was living inside of a piece of sponge that we caught. I don't know what it is. I haven't seen one of these things on SpongeBob, have you?
No.
The pattern and the design underneath it is so cool.
Does it have teeth?
I don't know what that thing is. Ow!
Take a bite.
You touching it is probably stupid enough. We're just gonna let it go.
Goodbye. What? Could you know which animal that is? Myself, I think that's the first time I'm also seeing it. Watch a full transformation of a commercial jet liner turn into a glowing orb. This is real, my friends, allegedly. It's all for entertainment purposes. But look at this. Whether it is AI or fake stuff, it's crazy.
The motor, the back, the wingtips. Look. This side.
What? At first it looks like a normal plane, moving normally in the air. But wait.
Watch. See them? Those are orbs, man.
Oh man, these are strange times we are living in. What?
No. You go hide behind that tree now. Look.
Are you seeing this, child of God?
Look, you see it?
Yeah.
Look. See? Look at that. See the orb just pointing back at us? Look. Trying to project the image of the plane.
Wow.
There you go. Straight up orb. Straight up sphere. Look at that.
What? What could that be?
There it is. Boom. There it is, folks.
What?
They really are
Look at this thing.
giant orbs. Look at that.
Aye.
That's what it is, folks. That was not an airplane. That's exactly what it is.
Wow. Children of God. Could this be AI stuff?
Time to move for the house.
With all these things going on around, my friend, it's hard to know what is real and what's not. Wow.
Stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching.
It's things like this that really blow my mind. This is all for entertainment purposes. Let's hope it's not real. Look at this robot. Wow. This is the robot, my friend, that can do dash moves. This one, he can even do a backflip. Not just that. I saw it do some Tai Chi moves here, and I was surprised. Look at this thing. Wow. This is like one day in the future. child living with these things like the other athletes. These things you want to be your neighbors. Your neighbor is a metallic dude like this one. This is scary. What if he wakes up and these guys are just there touching his
手
arm?
的话，我们会
This
单
is
独后面
crazy.
给他配专门适配于他的五指灵巧手，但是手会慢一点，
Look at
我会
this
先把
thing.
门体做出
Oh,
来。
my friend,
估计还要1年之后吧。
would you want to have one of it? What do you think are some of the benefits of having it around? How helpful could it really be?
Stupidest crime story in the history of the world, I believed, happened in 2013 in China. And when I tell you the story, you're going to think it is fake, but you can look it up. Now, it seems very straightforward at the start. A businessman got into a dispute with another businessman, and he goes out and hires a hitman to take out his rival, offering $2 million in their local currency for the job.
Not good.
The problems start when that hitman decides to outsource the job to a second assassin, offering him $1 million for the job, so basically half. But then that second hitman, and I swear this is true, turned around and outsourced the job to a third hitman, offering him $770,000 for
Oh
the
my
job.
god.
Then the third hitman outsourced the job to a fourth hitman, offering him a flat $700,000.
What?
And then that hitman outsourced the job to a fifth hitman. This is all a matter of public record. That guy only got $100,000 for the job from the original payment of $2 million.
Wow.
That guy, the fifth assassin involved, meets with the target and says, "Hey, let's scam these guys." He says, "Hey, let's stage a photo of me having killed you, then I'll take it back to those guys and get paid, then we'll just go to the cops." And at that point, everybody got arrested. Everybody in the chain was sentenced from somewhere between 5 years and 2.5 years in jail.
What? Well, that's an unbelievable story. Honestly.
China's most popular entrepreneur right now, meet Wang Xingxing, the founder of Unitary Technology, China's robotic genius. Born in 1990 in Zhejiang province, Wang came from humble beginnings. Interesting fact, Wang wasn't a typical top student. He only passed his English exam 3 times, but his love for machine, unstoppable. Back in college as a freshman, Wang has already made his first 2-legs robots with only $30 in budget.
What?
Handmade and groundbreaking. Then came the X-Dog. During his postgraduate at Shanghai University, Wang Xingxing created a cost-effective robot dog. In 2015, X-Dog won second place in an international competition. Plot twist, Wang posted several videos of X-Dog on platforms such as YouTube in order to attract more investors. However, it didn't work. So what's next? After graduating in 2016, Wang joined DJI. Yes, that company that made world-famous drones. But only 3 months later, his big break came. Boom! Videos of X-Dog all of a sudden went viral online, and investors took attention. Later, Wang secured a $300,000 in funding. At 26, Wang Xingxing quit DJI and started his own robotic company, Unitary Technology. In 2017, the company launched its first robotic dogs called Leica Go, but that is just the beginning. In 2019, Unitary launched the Alien Go, a robotic dog that can do backflips. It goes viral online. By 2021, Unitary introduced the Go 1, first robot dog for consumer market. And then in 2023, they debuted the first humanoid robot, the H1. Fast forward to now, Wang Xingxing said that Unitary now has over 60% for global market share for robot dogs, and he predicts that 2025 will be a big year for robotics. Do you still remember the dancing robots on China's National New Year Gala? It's from Unitary.
Wow.
It goes viral online with millions of clicks and likes. And just last week, Wang Xingxing met Chinese President Xi Jinping to discuss the future of China's private companies. Hey guys, I got my exclusive source. He's still single.
Wow, man, another proof humans are unique and full of good vibes.
This man to remove his stump. He's 91 years old.
21.
Never been more impressed in my life.
Hey.
Check out the way he removes this. He
Respect.
digs out the whole stump and then lifts it out.
Wow. Doesn't he have other people to help him around? Wow. This is someone's grandfather man doing all this work on his own. What about the neighbors? Some people could have come through and helped him. English people. Wow. Look at how much he has done. This work has been done by a 91-year-old good vibes guy. Wow.
I think I need to straighten this line here. Well. At least we don't have to worry about the line anymore.
See this little bugger? common problem. Wait for it. And that's why.
What?
Dirty little buggers.
Expert. He's found the problem. He solved the problem. He knew what was happening. He predicted it.
What? This, my friends, always maintain the cleanliness. Look at this. Another mystery in the sky of some place at night. This one looks a bit fake. Wow. Maybe other humans decided to fly their toys. See, realistically, people have incredible toys, like the robots we have just seen. This could be one of those things again. Or do you think this is something mysterious, child of God watching? Maybe something from out of this world? No. Myself, I think this is some interesting technology by some good vibes admin. Oh man, maybe you will see this and be happy. How his inventions are fascinating the world out here. My friends, do you think that is something alien?
If they just have to use each of the 4 digits exactly once, there are only 4 factorial possible combinations. That's 24 passcodes to try, which probably takes less than 5 minutes to brute force, but there is hope. If the keypad allows repeats and the code is 5 digits long, you get 4 to the power of 5 or 1024 possible codes. Wow. That little change makes it take 43 times longer to crack the code.
And so, what was the purpose of the Book of the Dead? Well, we now know the Pera and Heru, or the Apocalypse Shipamawut, or the Book of the Dead, which is falsely translated, means ritual procession into the awakening. And the reason why we can properly translate it as the awakening is because the image that they use in the Metal Neture, right? We're able to determine, right? That's what they actually call this thing, right? But determinative. But the image that they use for the awakening is Heru, is the sun at dawn. And what happens at dawn? There's an awakening. So where did you get the word dead from? At dawn, seeing a sun at dawn means plants start to rise. People start to wake up. So we know that it is a ritual procession into proper translation and awakening, or into consciousness or awareness, right? So the purpose of the book itself is dedicated to who? The Book of the Dead is dedicated to who? Properly translated, the ritual procession into the awakening. The collective consciousness is dedicated to Usir, Osiris. And what does Osiris' name means?
Tell us, brother.
To awaken. So why would the book be called the Book of the Dead if it's dedicated to an entity whose name means to awaken? Because the purpose of the Book of the Dead is to do what? To become an Osiris.
Okay.
So you don't become an Osiris by dying or going to sleep. You become an Usir by awakening. So the purpose of the Book of the Dead, which is dedicated to Osiris, which commissions anyone who reads it to become like him in the afterlife, which is the after death, right? To become like him in the after death is to be woke. And the Book of the Dead means the conscious collective, or the conscious community going into awakening. So the conscious community exists in the after deaths, where we are commissioned to be woke. These are all our terms all over again in modern day. I'm not making this up. This is proper translation. So now watch this. Now we know that they said that our ancestors was fixated on death based on their eschatological and cosmogonical texts. Now we know they were fixated on awakening.
What? Good vibes, guys. They are such reckies. I love listening to that good vibes brother talk about money, not for entertainment. Look at this, a powerful volcanic sending ash plumes up to 10 kilometers high and covering nearby villages in this area. Emergency teams are evacuating thousands of residents within 80-kilometer zone. Wow, this is crazy, my friends. May the peace of God reach those people where they are. Wow!